Hi everyone, it's me, Arielle, and it's Wednesday Warriors, and this week I'm going to be talking about gratitude again, but I'm going to be talking about how I personally express my gratitude. Not that my ways of expressing gratitude are the only ways or even the best ways, but maybe by letting you know how I express my gratitude, it will give you ideas on how you can express yours and can let you know that there are so many unique ways to say thank you and to let yourself be really happy about what you have and what's been given to you. In the background you can see my Christmas tree in my living room, and I did that on purpose for this video instead of having a plain white backdrop like I normally do. I just thought I'd give you sort of a clear view of my living space and my Christmas tree because I really enjoy Christmas. I celebrate Christmas. I know not everyone does, but it's just a very special holiday to me for a variety of reasons. Specifically just the sort of sense of nostalgia that I get from it, and there are a lot of different memories attached to it that I won't really get into for the purposes of this video, but the overall feel of family and celebration and just love and kindness and caring and the things that I really want to fill my heart and my life with. So the reason that I have my Christmas tree in the background is because one of the ways that I express my gratitude is through celebration. I like to celebrate the good things that are in my life, however small they are. Sometimes there are things that are meaningful to me that aren't meaningful to other people, but that doesn't mean that they can't be celebrated, because that's the beauty of expressing your gratitude. It can be unique to you and it can be personal. And I like to make little celebrations out of lots of different things. Obviously, Christmas is a celebration that many people are familiar with and many people do. It's not unique to me, but it is a form of celebration, and I like to put my whole heart into it and my whole effort into it. And I don't just mean through decorating. I mean through the very spirit that it embodies, and I like to try to embody that spirit to the best of my ability and really just get focused on all of the good things during that season, because it is very important to me, and I like to try to carry that through the whole year, because sometimes it seems like people are their best at Christmas time, and there's really no reason why we can't be that way the entire year through. I know that I'm my happiest when I'm celebrating something, so I really try to celebrate any little thing that I can. One of the ways I like to celebrate things is by writing. Sometimes it's just by writing a journal entry. Sometimes it's by writing poetry, which I've done for years and years and years. Sometimes it's by writing a blog post, either on my personal blog or on Actively Arielle, A Voice with a Commitment, which is my main blog. Writing to me can be very therapeutic and very introspective, but it can also be very celebratory, and that's something that I really like. You can really put all of your joy into something. I like to express my gratitude by sending cards to people. Sometimes I send cards to friends for no reason at all, just to say, hey, I'm thinking about you, or you're really important to me. And it doesn't have to be a card that says anything terribly profound, but sometimes I find something that really reminds me of a particular person, and I just want to send it out there. I want them to have it, and I want them to know that they're on my mind. And it's an expression of gratitude, because it's sort of like I'm saying, I'm thankful for you, and I just want you to know. Because so often it takes a tragedy, or it takes some kind of dire straits for people to really tell people the way they feel about them, and I don't like to operate that way. In general, I'm kind of an open book as far as emotions are concerned, and it's not really so much wearing my heart on my sleeve as it is just being genuine in everything that I say and do. So it's something that I really try hard to do, and I think it's a sincere expression of gratitude. One of the ways I express my gratitude that's extremely simple is by saying thank you out loud. Often I do this when I'm driving. Sometimes it's because I get nervous when I'm driving somewhere far away and I'm alone and I don't exactly know where I'm going, or I'm on a highway and I'm just not sure. Driving isn't my favorite thing, but sometimes when I reach my destination, I'll just sit there for a minute and I'll close my eyes and I'll say thank you. Thank you for getting me here. Thank you for keeping me safe. Sometimes when I'm driving and the sun is shining and maybe a really good song is playing that's speaking to me or really feels in tune with the emotion I'm feeling at the time, I get really almost emotional that life is so good and I'm so happy, or I'm so pumped up for what I'm doing, and I feel like I have so much passion for life, and I'm just so thankful. I'm honestly overwhelmed with gratitude, and this is something that never used to happen to me. And only in the last several years, when I have been happy in a number of ways, have I felt this overwhelming sense of gratitude and realized that it was there and I just needed to see it. But sometimes when I'm driving and the sun is shining, like I said, and I'm listening to music and I'm just so happy, I will actually talk out loud and I'll say thank you. Thank you for my life, or thank you for this day. And it's 2 seconds, and to someone who might overhear me, it might sound trivial, but to me it's not trivial. I'm saying it sincerely from my heart. And it has nothing to do with religion. It has nothing to do with that. It's just about being thankful for what is there and what's around me. Because I really do think that being aware is one of the most important things. When we have that awareness and we're conscious, we can really see everything that is around us and understand that we do have a lot of positives. Even if there are negatives that are there, it doesn't mean that the positives aren't there. So emphasizing the positives sort of de-emphasizes the negatives, and it does build you up, and it does give you a sense of determination to keep the good things multiplying instead of the bad. Something else that's extremely simple is that I express my gratitude by smiling. And that seems so obvious because obviously we all smile at different points when we're happy about something, but I know that there are so many times when I find myself smiling and I'm all alone. No one's around to see me smile, and I'm not smiling in response to a television show or smiling in response to something that I'm reading on the internet. I'm smiling from within. I'm smiling because I'm content and I'm appreciative, and I will actually recognize that I'm smiling and think to myself, this is so funny because no one's around watching me and I'm just sitting here. I mean, I could be in the dark, but I'll realize that I'm smiling. And I think a smile is an expression of gratitude that really shouldn't be overlooked. I think there are probably many more ways that I express my gratitude, but those are the main ones and probably the simplest ones. And don't underestimate the importance of just saying the words thank you. If you're saying them to a person who's done something for you, if you're sending them sort of out there into the void, just saying thank you for being, for existing, for living. And especially don't forget to say thank you to you, to yourself, because you have gotten yourself this far, and that is no small feat. And thank you for watching, for listening, and thank you for continuing to move forward instead of giving up.